What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabby and this is Got to Gabb. I recorded an entire video for today and my heart just wasn't really in it. The topic that I had picked, couldn't really find the words that I wanted to say, and so we are going to switch it up. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a story time and tell you guys about something that happened last week. So as you all know, we are all living in this 2020, which is like a game of Jumanji. And I'm sure if you were watching this in 2020, you know that we have watched Ahmaud Arbery be murdered, Breonna Taylor, and George Floyd. It's been all over our screens, all over our social media, the news, everything, always. And I have seen a lot of companies release statements saying, you know, we stand in solidarity with the Black community, usually something generic, usually something that says exactly where they stand, how they've done in the past, and how they're going to continue to do better, and they're committed by doing better by blah, 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 and a list of things. So it has been 2 weeks, I want to say, since George Floyd was murdered. And my company had not said anything or released a statement to us, at the very least. And I did the hindsight 2020 thing, is telling me that I did a dumb thing, and I emailed my CEO. It's not what this video is about, but it gives context for the thing that happened last week. Before everybody freaks out, before you stop watching this video right now, I did not lose my job. My email was not ugly or nasty or rude. It came from a place of having been at the table several times for this difficult conversation, and having to learn how to respectfully have it with Black people and white people at the same table, having this difficult and uncomfortable conversation. I have had the fortunate experiences of being able to do that. And so my email did not come from a place of how dare you, of me being nasty or rude or anything like that. It came from a place of understanding that he just might not know what to say. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Let me talk about me. They're correlated, which is the only reason why I'm bringing it up. So I wrote, in my opinion, a very well-worded, honest, and respectful email. And I always joke with one of my friends, and I always tell him I'm a writer. And he's always like, no, you're not. And I think because I am also a talker, people don't think that I can do both. And so it was a reminder to me, being able to trust my instincts and trust my voice, and being able to rely on the experience of having had these uncomfortable conversations. It allowed me to believe, and let me believe, that I could open the door for this conversation. And that's where I wrote from, and that's where I trusted my voice. And being able to do that really reminded me, one of my coworkers always tells me that I have the gift of gab. Got to gab. And while I have always kind of been picked on for talking and talking too much. I don't always say the right thing. Sometimes me just talking comes out wrong, comes out nasty, comes out in ways people don't receive it well. I am not a perfect person, but I think being reminded this week, being able to trust my voice and trust my experiences and trust that everything was going to be okay if I could just rely on this gift that I have, that what I needed to say was going to be received in the way that I intended it. And it was, and I'm very grateful that it was. But here's what it reminded me. It was a reminder in my calling. And my calling is to use this big mouth that's got a lot to say and a lot of opinions to help impact people's lives. And whether I do that twice a week with you guys on Got to Gabb. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's one way. If I do it because I decide to be a motivational speaker, that's another way. If I decide to be a social worker, perfect. If I decide to do whatever I want to do, I know that I am called to use my voice to speak and to gab. That is why this channel is called Got to Gabb. Not because my name is Gabby, but because I have to do it. She got to gab. Like, there's no other option. She's got to do it. And I've got to do it because it's my gift. And you can't shut down, you can't silence my gift. You can't silence what God has given me. And so sometimes you just need a reminder that the gifts God has given you, they're for a reason. They are supposed to be shared. They're supposed to be expressed. They're not supposed to be shut down or silenced. They are for the people. And it was just a really cool reminder. I'm very happy that my email was well received. I'm very happy that I was able to articulate the words, articulate what I was feeling and what my coworkers were feeling into an email that I feel expressed how they were feeling and how I was feeling in a way that was not pointing fingers or anything. Yeah, it was a really special week, and there's a lot of work to be done everywhere. But this is also a reminder that, and somebody said this to me, I was trying to figure out how I was going to contribute to everything going on. Some people are protesting. Some people are donating money. Some people are having these conversations. Some people are researching. Some people are opening books they never thought they were going to need to open to learn about a history they never thought they were going to need to know. Everybody, and somebody told me this is not coming from me, everybody has a place in progress. Everybody has a place. And for me, my place might not be protesting. It might not be being able to make monetary donations, but I have a gift. And my gift of Gabb is going to cause progress somewhere. Whether it's me sharing my story time with you guys today and giving you the courage to speak to your friends or speak to your elders who don't understand, or even have difficult conversations with your coworkers, being able to open the door and trust your instincts and trust the gift God gave you to do this, to do this business, to do whatever it is you set yourself up to do and out to do. There is value in that, and in recognizing it, and in those little moments where you are reminded of your gifts, hold on to them and cherish them, because they're going to get you through the times when you're not motivated. They're going to clarify where you're going. They're going to help you out. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that through everything going on, that you're being reminded of your calling. You're being reminded that you have gifts, and your gifts are going to help you not only in your business, but in this season we're in right now, in this race and reconciliation conversation that we are trying to have. I hope that you use your gifts to impact somebody's life and change the world, which sounds really corny, but I really truly do mean it. It is really the small reminders that keep me going. And last week was a tough week, but a good week because I was able to lean not on my own understanding and just trust a gift that I was fortunate enough to be given. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my Instagram on Wednesday and then back here on Thursday. Peace.